Hello my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the challenges to free and fair election. Already we discussed the need of election, the system of election, and different steps of election. So you may have understood very clearly about the election process. And at last we studied what kind of factors make the election in India democratic. We studied almost three factors that make the election in India democratic. Today we are moving into the challenges to free and fair election. Normally the election commission is supposed to conduct the election in a free and fair way. Free means free from all kinds of bias and prejudices, and also the voters should be free to choose their choices. The voters should not be threatened by anyone to vote for a particular candidate. That is a freedom. And fair means the election commission should not allow or permit any kind of malpractices or fraud activities during the process of election. So, if the election is free from all these kinds of malpractices, we can say that the election is held in a proper way and it was conducted in a free and fair way. Normally in our country, the elections are mostly conducted in free and fair way. That is why most of the people, including rich and poor, are coming to polling booth and cast their vote. And the turnout of the people, it means the percentage of the eligible candidate who became ready to vote is increasing year by year. It means that the people are actually became ready to trust upon the democracy. The people became ready to trust upon the democracy of election. But in some areas, the elections are conducted in an unfair way. Sometimes it may affect the trust upon the election commission. So there are a lot of challenges to the free and fairness of election, or we can say that the election process is facing a lot of challenges for its freedom and fairness. First one is candidates and parties with a lot of money may not be sure of their victory. It is a fact that the parties or candidate with more money sometimes may not be able to win the election, but they can enjoy a big and unfair advantage over small parties and independents. Because during the time of election, the party or the candidate which a lot of money can spend beyond the limit of election commission. If a candidate of a major party and a candidate of a smaller party will contest each other, there is a high possibility of winning for the candidate with high money. But it is actually rarely happening all over India. And second challenge, in some parts of the country, the candidates with criminal connection sometimes threaten the rebel candidates and push them out of the election competition. Otherwise, some criminal people will get the ticket from some parties. It is a great challenge to the free and fair election. Because these criminal people will threaten the party leaders and will try to take the seat from their hold. And third challenge to the election is that some families or some family members are dominating over the party. So the party will always nominate the members of a particular family. So the members from other families will not get such a permission or ticket to compete in the election. And the fourth challenge is that the citizens will not get sufficient choice because all the contestants in election will be almost same in their practice and policies. So the elector or the voter will not get a sufficient choice between the contestants. According to the voter, all the contestants are same in their policies and practice. And last great challenge that is faced by the free and fair election is that the small parties or independent candidates means the candidates who have not any kind of affiliation to any political party. These two kind of people, small parties candidate and independent candidates, suffer a lot of disadvantage in comparison with the candidates of bigger parties. As far as the candidates of bigger parties are concerned, they are enjoying several type of advantage even though they violate the rules of election commission. At the same time, the candidates of small parties or independent candidates will suffer a lot if they violate a single rule of election commission. We discussed almost 5 challenges to election commission or the 5 challenges to free and fair election. So due to these challenges, to overcome these challenges, many politicians or many scholars have suggested a lot of reformation in the election process. We expect in the next future also there may be a lot of reformation in the process of election, and due to these kinds of reformation, the election commission can overcome these challenges. I hope you have understood the concept very clearly. Thank you. Have a nice day.